Hey yo, peace and blessings. Blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese coming to you once again on my little walk, spiritual out in nature. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to all the channels, anything Jarmel Reese, whatever it is you're seeing this on this platform. JarmelReese.live, baby. Peace and blessings, y'all. Getting some thoughts out just about some of our greatest superpowers. I was doing a video and I came to the end of it and I was like, man, some of our greatest superpowers is being quiet. And I was like, man, let me just do a whole nother video on silence. See, sometimes people do things to get attention. And whether that be who it is, good or bad, they choose it because they are attention seekers and they don't know it, but people are always looking for attention because we live in an attention-seeking world right now because of our phones, because of our over-consuming of everything. It's never enough attitudes. We want more, we gotta have it right now type of attitudes. And what happens is that we lose the value in things, you know? We lose the value in things. And sometimes the best thing you can do is be quiet. Sitting around the chaos and watching it and letting the storm just breeze through. Because sometimes at some points, it's already been enough that's been said. And you have to let that lesson be learned to whoever that individual is at that particular time, that you have nothing else to say to them about the way that they are performing with that, whatever it is, or you know what I'm saying? You just gotta let that be what it's gonna be. And the unconditional love comes through being silent. You can continue to keep yelling at a person and talking to a person and keep on doing that to a person, and the person still never gets the message. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's only through silence when everybody is able to listen. See, this world moves super fast. It's cell phones, it's this, it's trying to keep up with this. Even on TikToks and all these different type of things, you're trying to keep up with the latest sound just so you can be popular and just so you can be able to get a bunch of views so people can like you and they can be able to view your page, or they can come and see you so you can be able to get some attention. And not saying it in the back because it could be good or bad, but it's all in the whole, it's in the hand of kids that we're talking about as well. We're talking about these are devices, these are things that we're putting in the hands of kids. So when you're doing that, you're also allowing them to be able to make adult decisions as well. And one thing about kids, if they're going to try to be adults, then they need to learn that they need to look at themselves. And most of the time, the adults that are around haven't looked at themselves yet, so they can't teach that. So they teach outer directed things back into the program. So you have to learn how to be silent in the midst of a storm, because everybody wins through silence, because everybody's able to examine themselves, everybody's able to look at themselves, everybody's able to take accountability, where in the beginning no one would be able to take accountability. They wouldn't be able to take accountability because everybody's yelling, everybody's screaming, everybody's still doing the same thing. It's still chaos, it's still noise, it's participating in the noise. If you participate in the noise, then you sound the same just like everyone else when you speak. You sound the same. You don't have a solution. But when you speak through silence, And that sounded crazy, speak through silence, but we are energy connected, so believe that we can be able to speak through silence. We can speak through silence more than we can be able to speak super loud. Because when you speak through silence, you show a person that, you know what, not only do I love you enough that I'm going to allow you to be able to do whatever that is to be able to make the best decisions for you in your life. I can't tell you what to do, and I won't fight you about it. You'll have to learn for yourself, and that's okay, because everybody has to learn for themselves, and that's what makes the superpower great, when you allow a person to be able to grow for themselves and quit thinking that you have to always put your fingers in it, and you always have to grow it, you always have to do something. Maybe the one thing you needed to do was just step back. So that's my story. I'm sticking with it. I think that it's like it say, even in the biblical terms, it says it's a time for everything. And I believe it's a time for everything. Hey, yo, peace and blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reese in real life, not in fake life, because they just faking about their life. Peace.